If you're putting out short form video content or thinking about putting out short form video mobile content, this episode is going to be a good one. I have 3 exciting updates on today's episode. The first one is about LinkedIn. Let me give you some background on the LinkedIn rumors that have been swirling around video. There have been rumors that LinkedIn is prioritizing short form vertical video, the type of video that you get on TikTok, on Instagram Reels, on YouTube Shorts. There's been a specific rumor that LinkedIn is coming out with its own For You page and literally a videos tab in the app. Now, I haven't seen the videos tab in the app, but there are further rumors that LinkedIn is starting to prioritize video content. And since I started making daily videos on TikTok 610 days ago, without missing a day, since I started, I had my videos coming out with reusevideo.com through an automation to LinkedIn. And I hadn't seen much of a boost. And in fact, it was only until the last 2 days that my videos started doing well on LinkedIn. In the last 48 hours, my followers to my LinkedIn page, where my videos come out, my followers almost doubled. And I'm getting tons of comments, tons of views relative to what I normally get. So to give some background, when I started 610 days ago, I set up a page called Edward Builds on LinkedIn, like a company page, because I wanted all of my videos to come out to the company page and not to my personal LinkedIn. The reason I did that is because I didn't want to overwhelm my existing followers and connections with all of the videos that I was making as I was learning to make videos. A lot of these are personal connections on LinkedIn, people that I know, people that I've worked with in the past, people that I've met at events, super high-level people or not so high-level people, but tons of people. And I didn't want to overwhelm these people when I was just learning to make content. When I was learning to make content, I really just wanted to trust the algorithms to push out the content to who would be interested in it on new accounts. I think that was a pretty good method because I did not burn much of my network as I was learning to make quality content, as I was learning to make good stuff. So I set up an automation using reusevideo.com. Reusevideo.com makes it so whenever I put out a video on TikTok or Instagram, it could be anywhere, it comes out everywhere else automatically. When it goes from TikTok to another platform, there's a no TikTok watermark, and it looks native to the platform. I talk about this tool all the time. I'm their biggest affiliate. The real tool is called Repurposed, but I bought a domain, reusevideo.com, which 301 redirects to my affiliate code. I am one of their biggest power users, if not their biggest power user, and their biggest affiliate, and I love the tool. And my automation with it, reusevideo.com, makes it so my videos come out whenever they are on TikTok. They come out without the TikTok watermark to this LinkedIn page that I set up so my existing connections wouldn't see these videos, wouldn't be burdened with these videos, and it would be up to LinkedIn, similar to TikTok and Instagram, to push out the videos for me. But for the last 1.5 years that I've been making content, LinkedIn hasn't pushed out these videos much. And it was only in the last couple of days, especially the last 2 days, that this changed. So like I said, my page followers doubled in the last 2 days. It's not very significant, but the movement is far greater than what I've seen in the last 1.5 years. So I think I was at like 38 followers just a couple of days ago. It took me 1.5 years to get to 38 followers with this LinkedIn page, just with this automation. I didn't have to put in any extra work into this page because all my videos automatically came out there. But it was only in the last couple of days, over the last 1.5 years, that this page started getting traction. And so now I'm at 68 followers. And the reason why this is exciting is because this is at the same time that there are rumors that LinkedIn is prioritizing video. I've talked about these rumors on the show before. And so it's either a great coincidence or things are really ramping up. And if you are making short form vertical video content or thinking about it, and it's especially content that would be interesting to other businesses, consider putting out your content on LinkedIn. You could do what I did. You could set up a separate page so you don't overwhelm your existing connections, or you could just start slow and take a few videos that have performed well in the past and put them out to your existing connections, but they're validated because they've performed well in the past. I've also done that. I'm very excited about this, and I will continue to share updates about this on the show. Okay, quick confirmation of something that I read about with TikTok, but which I never really tested myself. So I had read on the TikTok help subreddit, great subreddit, that if you delete videos, future videos for a little bit won't perform as well. That TikTok doesn't like it if you delete videos, because when you delete videos, you also delete information that TikTok has saved about you in terms of people liking your content, and you make it harder for the algorithm to do its job. When you delete a video, you delete the data around that video in terms of what people like and what people don't, specific to that video. I put up a bunch of videos today, I think 2 or 3, and I deleted them all, whereas normally I would just archive them. And as a result, the 3 actual videos that I put up with no intention of deleting afterwards, these videos have performed very poorly. And I don't think it's a coincidence, given that so many other people have said, if you delete videos from TikTok, your future videos for the next couple of videos won't perform as well. The quick learning is, if you are making videos on TikTok, don't delete your videos, archive them. And I would recommend anybody make videos on TikTok. It's so easy to start. I've talked about this so much before. It's so easy to start, so easy to get views, to get awareness. You can make a video in a minute or 2 with the TikTok app. A minute or 2, and then use reusevideo.com and have those videos come out everywhere else. It is so easy and so fast to make content nowadays. And with this automation, you make it so that views are not being left on the table. So that is update number 2. I personally have confirmed, don't delete videos on TikTok, archive them. Finally, update number 3, we are on to Instagram. We went from LinkedIn to TikTok, and now we are on to Instagram. And I just want to give an update and a shout out to my friend Avni Barman, who is just on this podcast. And Avni really impressed me. Avni keeps impressing me. She got to 70,000 subscribers on her newsletter in 8 months. She's at 25,000+ followers on LinkedIn. And in the last 1 day, in the last 24 hours, she increased her followers on Instagram by 20,000 people. She went from 60,000 followers a day ago, and I checked yesterday, to 80,000 today. And I couldn't believe this when I saw it. And the reason for that is it's actually me. So I'm giving myself a little bit of a shout out here too. Avni told me she had reservations about putting out a lot of content on Instagram and overwhelming her followers on Instagram. She was worried that if she did that, she would lose followers. I told her all the data suggests otherwise. And there are so many people who have reported about high frequency posting. People I know, I tested it myself. It worked for myself. Other accounts, people that I've met. So time and time again, I have seen if you post a lot in a week, you will be rewarded. And Avni did something really smart. She made a video about habits that she learned from successful billionaires. And she started the video by saying she doesn't know anyone who over-optimizes their life, who has time to be wildly successful. Basically saying the most successful people she knows are really hustling, really focused on what they're hustling with. And then she goes, but there are some habits that I have learned from these billionaires. And she says, over the next couple of videos, I'm going to share these habits, so follow me for them. So she starts the video with this relatable thing, which is lots of people look at others who over-optimize their life, and they wonder how much of a difference does it actually make. That's her hook. She builds intrigue by saying she's going to share these secrets from billionaires, and then she gets people to follow by saying that the secrets are going to come over the next couple of videos. And she did this because she's putting focus on making videos many times a week, way more than she was doing before. I got so hyped when I saw this. 20,000 followers in a single day. She's getting so much attention, so many messages, so much attention. She was just on the show. So it's very cool to see. Aside from the TikTok news, lots of good news on this episode. So to recap, LinkedIn. It looks like the rumors that they are prioritizing video is true. Number 2, I have confirmed, don't delete videos from TikTok, just archive them. And number 3, high frequency posting. Post as much as you can on Instagram. When in doubt, post it. And Reels do really well. Instagram is super generous with Instagram Reels. And that is episode 363 of my daily digital marketing podcast. This is The Edward Show. I do this thing every single day. I had an amazing day out here in New York. I'm about to leave for Europe, leaving in a few days. One of my last days here on this trip. And it's been an eventful trip. I saw Ryan Reynolds. I saw the president of Blackstone with $1 trillion of assets under management. I went to this crazy finance conference, the Forbes Iconoclast Summit, with over $20 trillion in assets under management in that room. There were under 200 people in the room. I met 2 of the top 15 angel investors in New York City. These 2 people have invested in some of the top deals in the world. I met them at this event. I went to the Amazon offices. Just had a great time out here at home where I'm from Brooklyn, and it's nice to come back, nice to be here. And in a few days, I am going to Europe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you got some good information from this episode. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.